Trudeau's motorcade was swarmed by anti-Israel protesters at a Toronto fundraiser. Let's show this. I can see that these people don't like Justin Trudeau, but Justin Trudeau and his Liberal Party, they got to dance with the ones that brought them, as Shania Twain once sang. These, look at this. So it goes on like this for a little bit. You wonder if any arrests were made? You know what I do know is no bank accounts were frozen. That's for sure. These people are supporters of actual terrorists. Apologists for butchers and rapists. And they are being held behind a police line to keep them away from the Prime Minister. Do you think their bank accounts are going to be frozen? Do you think they're even going to be arrested? No. Bounce a little too high in the bouncy castle and honk a little too loud, though, in Ottawa. And you're going to get your bank account frozen. Hell, you might even get a mischief charge, held in jail. Maybe you don't get a mischief charge, but maybe they take you for one of those moonlit drives and leave you without a jacket in -40 on the outskirts of town after the RCMP have specific training to never do that after people died when they did that in Saskatchewan. But they did it to protesters in Ottawa. By the grace of God, they didn't die. And women, they were dropping women alone off on the outskirts of town in the freezing cold. You think these people are going for a moonlit drive with the cops? Nope. Nothing's going to happen to them. I mean, they're supporters of actual terrorism. You wonder what's going into their bank accounts and where it's going, like where it's coming from. You wonder, like maybe there's Iranian proxy money in there. Are we gonna look? No. FinTrack's too busy harassing farmers who gave $20 to the convoy. I'm not sure what it is that FinTrack does around here. I have no idea. All right. Still on the normalization of anti-Semitism in this country. Antisemitic mechanic goes viral this weekend. Now, I don't know if he's a mechanic. Some other things are coming out about him. I don't know if he's a mechanic or a regular customer. We're going to do our best to get to the bottom of it. I don't think it actually even matters what he does for a living or any of that. I want to show you what he thinks. You know, like I know that there are, based on the anti-Semitic mobs out on the streets of Canada, there are a lot more people who think like this than we know. But it's not a crime to be an odious, disgusting individual. That's for sure. But this guy thinks he's so emboldened by what the lack of police in action against his fellow travelers in the movement that he thinks it's okay to say these things on camera without consequence. You know, like a normal person, as if anybody who thinks this way could be considered normal. But there are a lot of people who think this way and just keep it inside because they know this is not something that you could say in polite company. But he said it out loud. And there's a reason why he thought it was okay to say out loud. Look at this.
Fucking Jew, you have the right to fucking partner and I don't. Fuck you and fuck your mother and your grandmother and your great-grandmother, you fucking Hitler? Fake Jew. What about Hitler again? I said Hitler should have wiped every fucking one of you off the planet.
He said arrest me or call the fuck out. He called me a Jew again. There it is again.
saying it to the cops like it's nothing. Literally saying it to the cops, 2 cops. He's saying it like it's nothing because it actually, based on what's happening in this country, apparently it is nothing. It's not a cause for concern. There's a anti-Islamophobia envoy in the federal government. That's where Justin Trudeau focuses. You know, this stuff, this just out on the streets of Toronto, saying it to the cops. Because what's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing's going to happen. That's Canada in 2024. It's not safe to be a Jew. It's just not, especially in Toronto, Canada's most diverse city, with Canada's largest Jewish population, with Jewish neighborhoods. You think that that would be a place that would be most tolerant of Jewish people? Definitely not. You can just scream about how Hitler should have killed them all to the cops and know that you're just going to walk away. Go back to your life. Say it in polite company. We've got a couple more videos on the same topic of just getting away with everything. These terror apologists. Hamas and Hezbollah supporters were in Toronto. This is why, if anybody tells you this is about Israel, this is about Zionists. No, it's not. No, it's not. What the heck then does this random Jewish family in downtown Toronto have to do with any of this? Because they were being harassed by Hezbollah and Hamas supporters. They're not Israeli, as far as anybody knows. We don't know the politics of this family. They're just obviously Jewish. And so they were the targets of these Hamas supporters. So if anybody ever tells you, oh, this is just about, this is political, it's about the state of Israel, the hell it is. The hell it is. Look at this.
Palestine! Free, free Palestine! How does it feel to be the most hated people in the world? How does it feel to be the most hated people in the world? Do you have any idea how crazy you look?
Cool pogrom you have there, Olivia Chow. You might want to do something about it. No, we are going to dust off the anti-Islamophobia envoy to deal with, I'm not sure what, but, Jews can't walk down the streets of Toronto now? That's a pogrom. Where are we? Is this like 1938 Poland? What am I looking at there? This is crazy. This is crazy. Olivia Chow's not going to say a damn thing. She's the mayor who won't shut up about racism. Maybe she's too busy dancing in next to nothing at some sort of cultural event, as she tends to do. What an embarrassment. What is wrong with the leaders of this country? They prattle on about systemic racism. You guys are the system. You progressives are the system. This is your system. I'm not any part of this. So yeah, maybe there is systemic racism. Maybe there is, but it's the system. They're the system. This is their system. They're in charge of it.
Hey, do you have any plans for Saturday, October 5th? I do. I'll be going to our Rebel News Live conference in Calgary, and you should join me. It's not just a conference. We're bringing together some of the most fearless, conservative, and freedom-orientated voices from across the country for you to meet and hear from, including some of our Rebel reporters like Ezra Levant, Sheila Gunn Reid, Alexa Lavoie, David the Menzoid Menzies, and of course, yours truly. And we've also got other powerhouses lined up for in-depth discussions about some of the most important issues in Canada today, including Premier of Alberta, Danielle Smith, and Freedom Convoy Queen herself, Tamara Leach. And if that's not enough for you, you can just come for the great food that you'll be enjoying with great like-minded people. So go to rebelnewslive.com and get your tickets today, and I'll see you there.